So in this episode of Hobby News and Views, there's going to be three main topics. 2022-23 Panini basketball, first off the line. We're going to look at Mac McClung's rookie card update. And we're going to be looking at a really cool idea for an insert set or a chase set. You ready? Then let's do it. Hello and welcome, rookie card collecting friends. Victor, the rookie card specialist here. Now, whether you're listening to me via podcast or the YouTube channel, there has been a significant spike in subscribers here lately, and thank you for subscribing.
And to everyone here, gracias para vivir en la casa, en las escuelas, and
thank you for joining the show. And here, it's real simple. It's all about the rookie card. We look at the past and present day status of the rookie card, all in an effort to better understand this hobby icon. And with that said, I want to start off by basically offering up an opportunity. And that is, I want to offer up questions and answers. I would like to do these types of videos on occasion. And what is happening is I'm getting a lot of questions either through my email on my website or direct messages, that sort of thing. And what I would like to do is capture that and create content out of it. So what I am offering is, if you would like to ask me a question specifically about rookie cards or my opinion on current hobby happenings, please feel free to reach out to me. I can be found on Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube at true_RCS. That's true_RCS. DM me, email me through my website contact page, ask me your question, and I will gladly add it to the episode of Hobby News. Now, here's the thing. Here's a little bit of criteria, though, for the questions. I am asking that if you would like to remain anonymous, please say so. If you don't say, I want to remain anonymous, then I want to go ahead and I would like to bring up your question and give you a shout out. So, and I'll expose your name and your question. So some people are for that kind of thing, and some people would rather remain anonymous. I'm going to assume that you don't mind. So if you do mind, just let me know. Now, if I don't respond, if you don't see your question up quickly, that means that I'm going to probably save it for an upcoming episode because I'd like to maybe bundle a certain topic together, or I'm just waiting to maybe I get a lot of questions and your question hasn't come up on the list of questions type of thing. So just be patient with me. I will more than likely respond to you when you ask me the question. I will let you know whether I'm going to use your question or not, and I'll try to give you a timeline, but just be patient with me. And I do appreciate all of the feedback. All of the questions I get is just been very encouraging. The support and the questions that are coming in, people are asking really good questions, and it really just, I would like to use some of that and create content out of it. So with that said, let's get into our first topic.
Well, it's about time.
I want to get into first off the line product. Okay. Now, Panini is the one that offers this. They started this, I believe, 2016, 2017. They offered a first off the line product that really, I have a lot of issues with it. I've always had issues with this type of thing. And to me, you know, it really reeks of what I consider elitism. Okay. And that is when we're belonging to a select or favored group. And this seems to me kind of what's happening here. We're going to release product only to a select group, right? Or to a favored group. And here's how it works. Just in the event, I don't like to assume that everybody knows what I mean by first off the line. I do assume that there may be novices out there that really don't know what that means, but you'll see it on Panini's website quite a bit, maybe on eBay listings. You'll see that or hear content creators talking about first off the line, but we basically use an acronym for it, which is FOTL. Okay. And how it works is you get direct to consumer concept through Panini online store or their app. Okay. And so it basically, you're going to have like exclusive parallel cards that are only found in first off the line product. And it basically gives you a leg up where the product is released like 3 weeks prior to it being released at the hobby and retail level. So you're going to be the first to have the product. You're going to have these exclusive cards specifically designed for that product. And the hobby feels, the hobby vibe per se is that a lot of these boxes are stacked with a lot of the big cards, the big chase cards that somehow these boxes are packed with better cards than all the other ones. And I don't know if that's true or not, but watching box breaks and that sort of thing over the years, it does appear that the first off the line product is heavily favored as far as inserting big chase cards in that type of product. And it really, it does come at a price, because the first off the line product is typically overpriced or higher in price. I believe typically around $750 per box. And if you get it on the secondary market like eBay, it's going to be even higher. It's typically around a little bit over $1,100 a box. And to me, I don't know. To me, it just, you're like exploiting people who have money, and you're omitting people who don't. And it's just, I don't know, just that feel of elitism, right? There's just this thing, and it could just be me. I don't know. But to me, it started all the way back in the 90s with Stadium Club doing this members only type of thing. And I remember, being young enough to where it's like, I didn't know the concept of the members only, wasn't really explained to me very well, but it was all of this, oh, this is only for select special people who really get into this type of thing. It's like, what? And I don't know. And I think that's where it's more of a personal thing. And I don't know if I'm overreacting or not. Maybe you can leave me a comment in the comments down below and let me know your feeling, or what do you think about my feelings on the topic? Am I overreacting, or is there something to what I'm saying here? So the second topic that I wanted to get into was the Mac McClung rookie card update. Now, I did have a gentleman by the name of TS Mad Dog. He recently watched my video on Mac McClung rookie card, and he asked the question, does he have a real rookie card yet or not? Well, that's a great question, TC Mad Dog. I'm really glad you asked it. And that question inspired me to do a little bit of research, and I'll give you an update of where I'm at with this stuff. So here's the thing. Mac McClung, on February 14th, 2023, he signed a 2-way contract with the Philadelphia 76ers. And I'm like, a 2-way, what the heck is a 2-way contract now? Well, come to find out, this means that he has a guaranteed deal with an NBA team and its G League affiliate. The G League affiliate for the Philadelphia 76ers is the Delaware Bluecoats, which is the team that Mac McClung plays for. This contract gives him permission basically to play in both leagues. He can bounce in and out. And so in 2022-23, he played in 2 games for the Philadelphia 76ers for a total of 33 minutes, and he recorded 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists in those 33 minutes, which is respectable, right? But still, this is still not good for rookie card designation. It's more, he's in a position right now where he's functioning more as an expanded roster versus an active roster. Now, typically, at least the way it works in baseball, is rookie cards are typically created for players who make the active roster. That's the 26-man active roster, not the 40-man roster. The 40-man roster includes the 26-man roster, but then those 14 players that are left, those are the expanded roster, which means that if somebody gets injured from the active roster, they can fill in that gap with one of these guys remaining on the expanded roster, right? So they're kind of like, they come up as needed, or they come in just to fill in. So there's a distinct difference between expanded roster and active roster. Right now, Max McClung is functioning in an expanded roster role. He will not have official traditional rookie cards until he makes the active roster. That still has not happened. And so here's the thing with 2022-23 Panini Prism. Let's go back to that. Well, guess what? Max McClung has been included also in 2022-23. Now, here's the thing. They have him featured in 3 cards, okay? He is in the Fast Break Rookie Autograph, card number 31. He's also featured in Rookie Signatures, card number 32. And he's featured in Sensational Signatures, card number 67. And of course, that includes the litany of parallels that are featured in all 3 of those sets, right? And all of them, of course, are plastered with the rookie card logo, right? Now, these are all inserts, you guys. And that's the thing. These sets that I just named off, those are all insert sets. Those are not included in the base set. And also these cards, all of them feature him with the Golden State uniforms. Now, here's the thing about that. On July 20th, 2022, he signed a contract with the Golden State Warriors, but on October 3rd, 2022, he was let go from the Golden State Warriors, right? So there it is. There's the loophole that Panini found, right? Because what a lot of them do is we don't look to comply, we look for loopholes. And the loophole then is where they spin off something that is kind of in the gray area, right? Well, it doesn't really violate Philadelphia, his current contract. So let's put him in the Golden State uniform because that contract, he's been waived and let go, and there's no, and we technically have the license for the league, and we have the license for the PA, so we can technically create a Golden State Warriors card, even though he was let go back in October. And so those are the little shenanigans that they play that really make it my life's work to call out, because that's the type of stuff that muddies the water. This is how come players today have over 2,000 something cards, and all of them are plastered with the rookie card logo, because we've muddied the waters. And these are rookie card shenanigans. This is something that is a legal loophole and technically and should be stopped. And so those are the types of things that I'm calling out and I'm saying BS on. So to answer TS Mad Dog's question, in my opinion, Max McClung still does not have an official rookie card featuring him in a Philadelphia 76ers uniform. A fully legal rookie card still does not exist. A fully legitimate rookie card still does not exist for Max McClung. Moving on. Here's something that I thought of, and I don't know if this already exists or not. It may or may not. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Here's the thing that I would like to recommend to card manufacturers. It's an idea for a card, for either like a subset or an insert set, or perhaps you can even make it a chase card, something very, hard to get. And that is these home run celebration cards. I would love to see something like that. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm watching MLB Network, and I love to see the celebration that these guys are doing. And to me, it is just so cool. And I would just love to see that type of thing on cardboard. For instance, the Los Angeles Angels, when they hit a home run and the player comes in the dugout, they're putting a samurai helmet on in the dugout. As he's coming down the dugout, he's getting high fives from his teammates, and they have this like really awesome looking samurai helmet on. A little bit of research on that is a real samurai helmet that is made in Japan, and it typically has a lot of detail on it. It's a beautiful helmet. It was specifically made for Shohei Ohtani and the Los Angeles Angels. It cost about $2,500 to make that hat. But what a cool concept this hat is. I just love, just very fitting. And apparently out in Japan, they are having a field day with these helmets, and they just love the concept of it being adopted into the LA Angels celebration, home run celebration. Also, the Pirates, right? The Pirates are using this sword, and it's so on brand, right? with the pirate sword. And apparently a little bit of research on this one. This started off as a hand motion. They were just like, when they would get a double or something, they would just like make a hand motion and do like a slice or something. And they were kind of like mimicking a sword. And that hand motion they were doing basically for like singles and doubles only. But then somebody came up, why don't we celebrate this for homers, right? And so they started they started with a plastic one in the dugout when they came in, and it has evolved into having a full-fledged real pirate's sword in the dugout. And when they come down the dugout, they do like this slicing, stabbing motion with this sword. It is so cool. It is so on brand. And I just love these types of things, The Brewers adopted the cheesehead hat, right? How appropriate. The Braves have this gigantic oversized hat. The Reds have this like Viking helmet with this Viking cape. That one kind of threw me off a little bit because I didn't really get the concept of it. But apparently, pitcher Luis Cessa, he bought it for center fielder Jake Farley. I guess Jake Farley looks like a Viking or something. So they bought it as a prop specifically for him. But then the rest of the team kind of adopted it, just like naturally was adopted during a home run celebration. The Padres are doing they're taking a Polaroid that seems to really gain a lot of momentum. And who can not appreciate the Baltimore Orioles, right? With what they call a homer hose, right? Which basically mimics a beer bong, which they end up doing. You can't make this stuff up. But apparently they use the beer bong, right? But it's not technically beer. They do it with like water or Gatorade or something, allegedly. I don't know how true that is. But I would just love to see that concept in a sports card. Let's create a subset, an insert, or a full-fledged chase card, and let's go for it. I think that is something that I would absolutely try to put together. I know the teams typically change it like from year to year. I've seen it evolve and change. They're like doing something different every year, or some of them, I don't know, some teams do the same thing every year. I don't know, but whatever the case, let's make that happen to baseball product. Well, with that said, I would say stay tuned for upcoming episodes. I am going to be featuring a couple of guests. Anyways, I'm trying to line it up this weekend, but where I want to talk about the rookie cards of foreign players. Now, there's some things that I'm going to be including in the 10 Commandments of the Rookie Card version 2. As a matter of fact, stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming soon. I just I have to shore up a couple of things before I release it, and I want to bring on a couple of guests that are going to really specifically help me, anyways, because you guys may already know, but at least school me a little bit on card manufacturers, the concept of rookie cards in other countries. I would like to know how they feel about our rookie cards over here. And I really want to make a market to market comparison on the rookie cards of foreign players, cards that are imported or exported either to and from the US market. And so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to ask the questions. It's something that I'd like to do an episode, at least one episode a month on, depending on, maybe 3 to 5 questions. So don't forget, if you have questions, send those to me. And also do me a solid. If you like this content that I create, please consider subscribing and sharing with a friend. At the very least, smack that like button. And if you don't like this content, just do me a favor and hit the thumbs down 2 times. I actually got that from my man Nats Man, who says, if you don't like this video, just click the thumbs down 2 times. With that said, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Until next time, I'll catch you on the next one.